Well, folks, CNN just got busted after a former Chris Como staffer was arrested for trying to induce minors for sexual relations. Uh-oh, what's happening over at CNN? Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Obvious. And today on the internet, I'm going to talk about the things going on at dirty CNN. You see, CNN has been caught red-handed with their hands in the proverbial 13-year-old cookie jar, if you know what I mean. However, that's not even the most shocking part. As of Sunday, Fox News veteran anchor Chris Wallace has revealed that he will be quitting Fox News to work for CNN. Very interesting timing, folks. We're going to talk about all of this and more, but before we do, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you like these videos, share them with your family and friends and online. And now, a word from our sponsor. Introducing Webull. Webull is a convenient and easy trading app where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency and stocks. Join Webull today and deposit $5 to get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,400. Folks, it's basically free money. All you have to do is click the affiliate link down below in the description, deposit $5, and you could get up to $1,000 in free stock. Join today by clicking the affiliate link down below. And we're back. Here on the National Review, Chris Como, CNN producer, has been indicted for baiting young girls into, quote, sexual subservience training. Here the story says, a producer who worked closely with now former CNN anchor Chris Como, who was recently fired for his role in assisting his brother Andrew Como with his sexual harassment scandal, has been charged with baiting young women into his Vermont residence to undergo sexual subservience training. Wow! FBI agents arrested the producer, John Griffin, following his indictment by a federal grand jury, which charged him with 3 counts of attempting to prime young children to participate in illegal, promiscuous activity. Griffin allegedly exchanged scandalous communications with women over messaging platforms to convince them to let him provide their young daughters a sexual education. This guy was offering sex ed. Sir, are you a licensed teacher? I'll tell you one thing. Like a musician, my fingers are always playing in A minor. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. The indictment from the U.S. Attorney of Vermont indicates he texted them that, quote, a woman is a woman regardless of her age. Somebody better call Chris Hansen. Now, one of the reasons that I'm bringing up this story is very simple. You know, CNN has been very vocal when it comes to investigations that people are doing into the corruption of politicians, namely the Epstein scandal, Ghislaine Maxwell. People are asking a lot of questions. Why was Clinton on the Lolita Express alone, without Secret Service detail? Was it because a bunch of politicians in our government were engaging in inappropriate activity with underage girls? I think we all know the answer. Maybe that's the reason that the Ghislaine Maxwell trial is not being aired to the public. They don't want people to know that their local governor or senator or congressman is doinging underage girls. And yet CNN has gone on record calling these things conspiracy theories. Epstein is not a conspiracy theory, folks. It is literally happening. Now, I'm not going to read you the disturbing details of this because, it's a little bit much. Let's just say that he would go to these girls' mothers and say, hey, I'm going to give you money, and in exchange, I'm going to teach a sex ed class. Okay, so he was arrested, and it just goes to show you how corrupt CNN really is. And speaking of CNN's dirty laundry, here on the Daily Mail, veteran anchor Chris Wallace reveals that today's Fox News show will be his last, as he heads for a new adventure at CNN+. Now, a lot of people are saying that the timing is very, very suspicious. You know, first, CNN fires Chris Como for trying to help his brother Andrew Como for a sexual harassment scandal in New York City. Then you have Chris Como's staffer get arrested for trying to traffic minors and give them training. It all seems a little bit too suspicious. Birds of a feather flock together. Why are there so many deviants at CNN? Now, meanwhile, the Democrats right now are really not in a good position. They're constantly going down in flames. I want to show you this article. NBC's Chuck Todd says that some factors for Biden's low polling are out of their control and not his fault, with Biden reaching brand new lows again in several new polls. According to this report, Biden recently polled at 42% approval. Here the story says, recent polling numbers have shown Biden at approximately 42% approval, with disapproval at 52%. Folks, more than half of America disapproves of Joe Biden. Certain polls over the last few months have put Biden's ratings as even lower. Todd said, quote, "It seems as if there's nothing the White House can do to improve their political standings these days. It does feel like every week there's a new poll, there's a new bottom, a new this, and some of it is out of our control," Todd began. He added, quote, "His two big promises were to get COVID behind us and to get rid of Donald Trump. COVID's not behind us and Trump's still lurking. It's not his fault." Isn't it amazing, the hypocrisy? When Trump was president, literally anything that went wrong was apparently Trump's fault. When Biden's president, oh, it's not our fault that our polls are in the gutter. No, it is your fault. Now, according to this, Americans do not believe that Biden is handling crime or inflation at all. And I have the perfect example. Folks, check this out. Here on the Daily Mail, armed Chicago robbers steal 8 watches worth millions from a Lamborghini car showroom despite heightened cop presence. Owner blast weak Mayor Lori Lightfoot and State Attorney Kim Foxx. Recently, America is being plagued with crime waves as criminals smash and grab into stores and loot. This has become a really big problem, especially in cities like Chicago, places like California, Los Angeles, and anywhere currently being run by Democrats. A lot of it has to do with Democrat policies. Democrats are getting rid of bail. No bail means criminals can steal something one day, get arrested, and steal something the next day because they let them go. They don't get put in prison. There's no bail. This is a really big problem, and it's only going to get worse. Even CNN is saying that the food crisis and inflation is worse than ever. There's a recent report that said we've had the worst inflation that we've had in 40 years. So the price of food is up. Restaurant prices have spiked 5.8% in the last 12 months. And unfortunately for people who want to go and buy their own groceries and maybe save a few bucks, the price of groceries is also up 6.4%. This is the largest 12-month increase since December of 2008. Beef had the most dramatic increase with a 20.9% spike in price. That means that if you were going to buy a fancy steak for $10, it now costs about $13. This is no joke, folks, because this adds up. And what can Joe Biden do? Well, they want to talk about the Build Back Better plan. Yes, the same plan that will add $2 trillion to the national deficit. One that we already cannot pay. And how are they going to get all that money for their Build Back Better plan? They're going to print trillions of dollars. It's a sick, twisted game. And because of this, the price of goods is going up. People cannot afford to put food on the table to feed their families. These people are incompetent. They're not only incompetent, they are evil. Tired of this Chris Wallace's. I'm tired of Chris Cuomo's. I'm tired of these kitty diddlers. It is sick. These are sick, twisted people. I hope people are waking up and realizing just how bad the Democrats actually are. Just how bad outlets like CNN really are. They are lying to you. They are destroying your savings. They are screwing us all over, and they don't care. But that, my friends, is merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this story? Let me know by commenting down below in the comment section. As always, support this channel by joining me on Patreon or Subscribestar. This channel is not monetized and is supported by viewers like you. If you want to donate, check out my donor box page or send me crypto. Links and addresses are down below. Anyways, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you all next time.